Okay, this is a quick video on the 120 SR tail motor protective sleeve keeper modification that I've come up with. There's a little bearing encased with plastic between the tail rotor and the motor. In the event of a wreck, the rotor pops off. That little piece just comes off of there, and you'll never find it outside. I lost 3 of them. This is the 4th one I've put on. And what you've got is I've put a thread through a hole that I drilled in the center of it with a little pin drill right here, teeny tiny little drill, to match the diameter as closely as I could to this nylon upholstery thread. And so I drilled the hole, passed it through the hole, burnt the end of it. I tried a knot. The knot was too big. It actually contacted the inner axle of the motor. So I burned a little glob just small enough to where it wouldn't contact, but it also wouldn't pass through the hole. I then pulled it over the cover here and wrapped it around this little cage. I don't know if you can see the detail. The little black pieces that come out that are like a cage that encompass the motor. I just wrapped it around there and then back on itself. I'll eventually hide this. I couldn't get it underneath of there, and for now I just wanted to get it on there so I could fly a little bit. But it keeps it from coming off. It's kind of like a tether, a lanyard if you will, to keep it on there. And you don't want it too tight. I suspect if you had it too tight in either direction, it would pull in the direction that you supported it, and it may eventually wear the motor prematurely. So keep it kind of loose, but not so loose it'll flop off the end. So that's going to keep it on there, I think. It's pretty stealthy. You don't really see it. I have this camera. I'm having trouble getting it, so I've got this little pointer. But also another thing, quick note. There's been some question about what this piece, what purpose it actually serves. I have some ideas. I saw on a post someone said that it was possibly to keep debris from wrapping up around there, and that makes good sense. I didn't even think about that aspect, but with the in lieu of the problem the MSR was having with impact force hitting this, busting the tail cap out of the rotor motor, that was a big problem, I know. So this little guy's like a buffer. It fills that gap, and there can't be a pounding between this and the interior of the motor, because it sits more or less flush and rides on a bearing instead of having a gap there where the axle was exposed on the MSR. So that's probably maybe why that's there. But anyway, this place is a mess. The guys took off and didn't clean up before they left, so I can't show you too much more. For now, I think that'll keep you guys out of this $3.50 part. Sorry, Blade.